Sounds crazy, doesn't it? But have you ever wondered what existed before the Big Bang? Was there really a before when even time itself seems to have been born with that explosive moment? This question is not just a physics puzzle. It opens the door to profound philosophical reflections, to concepts far beyond our current understanding, even touching the boundaries between science and metaphysics. The universe and its moment of birth, understanding the Big Bang. Before diving into the question, what was before the Big Bang? We need to clarify what the Big Bang actually is. Contrary to the popular image of a massive explosion in space, the Big Bang was not an explosion of matter into pre-existing space. Instead, it was the rapid expansion of space and time from an extremely hot and dense state, what physicists call a singularity. About 13.8 billion years ago, the universe began expanding, not into something, but from a state where space itself started stretching. Time, too, began at that moment. So asking what came before the Big Bang is a bit like asking what's north of the North Pole? It might sound logical, but it may have no physical meaning. Physics meets philosophy. Can there be a before time? 1. Did time have a beginning? Stephen Hawking famously said, "Asking what came before the Big Bang is like asking what is north of the North Pole." According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, space and time are woven together into a single entity, space-time. If the Big Bang marks the beginning of space-time, then the idea of before it becomes meaningless, at least in this framework. 2. But can quantum physics break this limit? On extremely small scales, around the Planck length, classical physics breaks down. Some quantum theories of gravity, like string theory and loop quantum gravity, propose that time is not continuous but is instead quantized, much like space. This opens up the possibility that before the Big Bang was a quantum state, a kind of existence unlike anything we've ever known. Major hypotheses about what came before the Big Bang. The cyclic universe model. In this theory, the Big Bang was not the absolute beginning but part of an endless cycle of expansion and contraction. Our current universe may have followed a big crunch, the collapse of a previous universe. Several variations of this model exist. The ekpyrotic model, based on string theory, this idea suggests our universe formed from the collision of two multidimensional membranes, or branes, in a higher dimensional space. That collision released enormous energy, equivalent to a Big Bang. Linear cyclic model suggests the universe continuously expands and contracts over trillions of years, with no true beginning or end. The bubble universe multiverse model. In the eternal inflation model, space is constantly expanding, but localized regions, bubbles, occasionally stop inflating and form individual universes. Ours is just one such bubble. Before our Big Bang, there may have been a broader inflationary multiverse, a mega-reality teeming with countless universes. Fascinatingly, time could have existed long before our particular bubble formed, flowing within that larger inflationary space. The no-boundary proposal. Proposed by Hawking and James Hartle, this model introduces the idea of imaginary time. Near the moment of the Big Bang, time may not have been linear but curved, like the surface of the Earth. Just as Earth has no exact starting point, the early universe had no sharp beginning. So asking, where did it all start? May be like asking, where is the first point on a globe? It's simply the wrong kind of question. The quantum perspective, the universe as a quantum state. A universe from nothing quantum tunneling. Physicists like Alexander Vilenkin have proposed that the universe may have emerged from a quantum vacuum. According to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, energy and time can fluctuate spontaneously under extreme conditions. The universe could have come into being via quantum tunneling, a sudden shift from nothing to something. Here, nothing doesn't mean a complete void. Rather, a state without space, time, or matter, but with quantum potential. The Hartle-Hawking state. In this concept, the universe didn't have a singular starting point, but instead began in a quantum wave function. It emerged not from a violent explosion, but from a smooth, extended quantum state of spacetime itself. Lesser known, but mind-bending hypotheses. The universe as a simulation. This hypothesis suggests that our entire universe, including the Big Bang, might be part of a simulation created by an advanced intelligence. When the program began to run, the Big Bang was the start event. So what was before it? Possibly the time of the simulator, which exists outside our physical time. The universe as a product of consciousness. Some physicists and philosophers, like John Wheeler, suggested that consciousness collapses the quantum wave function, making reality real. A few theories propose that reality didn't fully exist until there was an observer. So what if the Big Bang and the first emergence of awareness happened simultaneously? Could reality have required consciousness to crystallize into what we now call the universe? Conclusion. The question remains open. We stand before a question that not only challenges our scientific reasoning, but also awakens the deepest parts of our philosophical and existential minds. We may never find a definitive answer to what came before the Big Bang, but with every new hypothesis and discovery, we inch closer to understanding the deeper truths of our existence. Like the universe itself, this question may be boundless. And perhaps the most profound thing about it is our endless pursuit of the answer, the desire to know the origins of everything. Maybe, just maybe, it is we, through our journey to explore what lies before the Big Bang, who are writing the future of the next universe.